Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Stern, SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Journeyman save, with me, Matthew. Before we get into this episode, why don't you like the video? It does help the channel out immensely. You can also subscribe and all that, to hit the bell as well to get mobile notifications so you never miss an upload, because subscribing and liking the video gets it to more people, as well as commenting, and yeah, you'll do a great service to me if you can do at least one of those things. So either like, subscribe, or hit the bell for mobile notifications, or comment. So it's your choice which one you do, unless you do all four, and then you're a true hero. But enough with the plug, and I know that's an early plug, but yeah. We have got a massive cup final day today, plus the final game of the season. Now I know it's 30th of October and we'll probably have some games left before then, but I'm going to play the cup game now, after showing you the transfers at least, and then we're going to go into the final game of the season as well, and the final game hopefully keeping us up. But first let's look at the transfers. So first off, Hayate Sugi left in the end on a free to Imabari. Could have got some money for him, considering we spent 74,000 on him, and he played 30 times last season but only played 9 this season, and because of that he's been sold on a free to Imabari in League 2. Then we also loaned out Kento Haneda. He wasn't really playing for us. He signed for 54,000 last season. Didn't play much then, even though I think he was like a summer signing. But he's hardly played even more than the other guy, Sugi, in this league. So yeah, he's been loaned out, and hopefully he'll go at the end of his contract. And now Takasugi has also been loaned out. He actually came to me saying he wanted more game time than he was expecting. I was like, okay, you're probably not good enough for the league where we're trying to aim to, and the team we've got. So I loaned him out, and Direct Football loaned him out to Miyazaki in the J3 League. So played 13 times for us. Was quite poor in all honesty. After we signed him for £325,000, and we've immediately loaned him out after half a season where he was, like I said, hopeless, to Miyazaki, where he's found his level. Hopefully he'll get good and come around to being a crucial player for us, but yeah, he's been loaned out. Now, a load of players actually joined. So first the person to join was Kenta Matsumoto, who's joined us as a breakthrough prospect, 2-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. He came in from Nagasaki for £93,000, rising to £115,000. Then Akinobu Kawasaki's also joined, 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, also coming in as a breakthrough prospect. He comes in for £220,000 from Tottori, rising to £245,000. Then we signed Daisuke Tanaka, a youngster who could get good, might not get good, not as good prospects as the other two, but he's doing this on the free from Kitakyushu. We also signed Atsushi Inoue for quite cheap from Pevidem, who are I think that's third tier or fourth tier Portuguese side. So he's joined us from them for £2,900. I don't think he's that good, to be honest. He got him on the cheap. Hopefully we can sell him for a profit, but with how he is, he's probably not going to get much game time under me. Kohai Ikigami has also joined us, and 2-star current ability, 3-star potential ability. He comes in from Sapporo for £54,000, rising to £135,000. Now Zumi Kimura has joined us. Now he actually looks good. He's coming in for £50,000, rising to £61,000 from Cobrasol in Chile. He's Chilean Japanese. He's been at Chile his entire career. Since the start of the save, he has had many a club. He started off at Nublense, then Fernandez Real, then is that Union Espanola? Yeah, Espanola. Then Santiago Wanderers on loan, and he's just been at Cobblestone, played 2 games, and then we've signed him for 52,000, where he's not been as good as I would hope him to have been, in all honesty. We also signed Mitsui Kenichi, 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. He looks quite good. Comes in for £150,000 from Kashira, rising to 180. Shingo Yonizawa has also joined, 2-star current ability, 3.5-star potential ability. Comes in 54,000, rising to 125 from Yamaguchi. And Jushi Shimamura has joined us as a regular starter DM midfielder, coming in from Michalovci, who are Slovakian side. Is that top tier? Second tier Slovakian side, I think. Coming in for 48,000, rising to 53. He's already got himself injured. But yeah, I don't think he is the quality we're looking at. I would have more preferred a splash more cash for 4-star current ability, but we've got 3-star instead. And I think he's not even, he's only a good J2 League player, so that's kind of shows you the quality that we're still trying to get in is J2 League, J3 League, that sort of stuff. And rarity, we get J1 League player. And then finally, Viku Yamada's coming on loan from Sendai. Sendai, who are currently near the bottom or have been relegated or something like that. They're near the bottom in the relegation zone. He's only played 8 games for them. Done quite well in all honesty. Last season in the J2 League he did quite well as well. But he's coming to us and not been that good. But he's only played 2 games, so you can't really see how good he is from that, really. And if we go to the results, so I've had to just check in my video from last episode where the last 2 games of the season. For some reason I thought it was here and here, but that's because we played Sapporo in the Cup 3 times in a row. Yeah, the last game was of course the 4-0 victory against Sapporo in the round of 16, first leg of the J League Cup, and Iwata, which we drew 0-0. Since then, it has been so-so. We beat Kashima Antlers the next game after 4-2, and Yokohama F Marinos 2-0, which are crazily good results for a team like us. It's 2 of the biggest sides in Japan. Then, unfortunately, lost 4-1 to Shimizu, and then lost 4-2 in the Emperor's Cup second round to Sapporo. Then drew 3-3 against Uwara Red Diamonds. Sapporo in the second leg of the J League Cup we lost 2-1. Thankfully we got through because we had that 4-0 victory at home. Then we played Kyoto and drew 2-2. Kobe we drew 1-1. Gamba Osaka we lost 1-0. Kashiwa we drew 2-2. Nagoya we drew 2-2. FC Tokyo we drew 0-0. And Cerezo Osaka we lost 3-2. And at this point I was thinking if we did turn this around, we're going to get relegated. And thankfully I changed the tactic again. And in the quarterfinal of the J League Cup we won 3-0 against Kyoto. And then in the away game after that we actually lost 4-2, but because we had that 3 goals, we actually won 5-4 on aggregate, so we're through to the semi-final. Then we played Tokushima and won 2-1. Tokushima at the time I think were about 3rd or 2nd, so it's quite a good result there. Tosu we then lost 2-1, who at that point were about to get relegated, and I think if we'd have won we would have relegated them, and then got relegated a couple of games later. FC Machida, we played 3 times in a row, and the 2 cup games we won 2-1 and 4-1, and then in the league we won 3-2. Sendai we then beat 3-2, and now we've got the game against FC Tokyo in the J League Cup final. Now I don't know if we get into the Champions League or the AFC Cup or whatever if we do win this, but yeah, it'll be nice to get some silverware. I doubt we'll win it against FC Tokyo, who I don't know if they're having a good season or not, I haven't checked yet. But yeah, we've got that game, and I'm going to skip these 3 games and go to the Iwata game at the end of the season, where hopefully we'll have survived relegation. currently in the league. If I go to where SC Tokyo, they're currently 12th. We're currently 15th. Got 42 points, so we're 5 points in front of Gamba Osaka. So a bit of bad results, we could still get relegated. Now Sendai are gonna have to win every single game, and we've got to lose every single game and hope that, well, not hope, but Sendai have got to win every single game, and Nagano have got to lose every single game. We've got to kind of see if Gamba Osaka, Shonan and FC Matsuda all win the games, and then we could have a chance of getting automatically relegated. But I think the aim is still to get into the relegation playoff, but hopefully we can get to 17th or 16th, maybe stay 15th or even go higher, I do not know. If we go to season preview, we're actually all the way down to 3,000 to 1 odds now. At the start of the season, we're 2,000 to 1 odds. Now we're 3,000 to 1 odds. So I don't know if the recruitment's not been brilliant, or if I know the recruitment's not been as good as it could be for a team in J1, but I don't know if the other teams have been upgrading and getting better. I do not know. But we may as well get into the final. We've prolonged it long enough. You want to see if we win this game. I want to win this game. So we go into the game. We have got Baitkin in goal. He's become our main choice goalkeeper just lately because he's kind of got better in current ability, and he's also been in form. Recently hasn't been, and so because of that, Watahara's just currently taken over him. But because it's cup final, and I always play my backup goalkeepers in these cups, at least with Nagano, then because of that, he is playing as main choice goalkeeper for this game. We've got Keita Abe as the right back. He's played quite a few games as well. Tuna Ajic, who's been ever faithful to us and all that, and played quite a lot of games for us. Nozumi Kimura comes in as well as the other centre back, and Jun Kawata, who comes in as an important player at the start of the season. Big money from Kofu, but he's been injured for most of the season, so he's only recently started playing. He only played like 1 game beforehand, so he's played 5 games since his injury. But yeah, we've also got Rikiyasu on the DM slot alongside Yuta Sato. Yuta Sato is unfortunately leaving Abha, Saudi Arabian top tier side. I've gone in for him. Now, Direct Football went in and gave the contract, and I reckon he was giving him the same amount as he was previously, because that's 2,900. I checked how much he's going for to Abha. He's going for 2,500, so it's £400 wage drop for saying he could play for us again, and he probably have a place in next season as well. He's been quite good this season, really has been. We've got Minami in the midfielder slot. Nishino comes in as our right winger. He has been absolutely amazing. He's been so good. Really, really good. That same we got him on a free from Tokushima. Kikuchi's our left winger. And we've got Fukuhori as our striker that leaves. Wakahara, who's been, like I said, been our main choice goalkeeper for most of the season. Ren Kato's had to be the main choice left back because of Kawata being injured. And Nagoyan Kongai actually came to me upset. He wanted more game time because Bavarian Direct Football said he would be a star player when he did his contract for last season. And yeah, I said, can he be a fringe player? And he's thankfully agreed to it, so he's okay. Bajic as our other striker, who's on the bench. And we've got Taiki Amagasa, who is also apparently unhappy. Now, Direct Football gave him a contract at the end of last season of star player. I see him as squad player. When he came to me that he wanted more game time, I said, do you want to be a squad player? He said, no chance. And so we've had a bit of a falling out. He's currently unhappy because, like I said, he wants to start more games. And with the thing is with me, if I have unhappy players, I do not play them. Like, only at the last resort do I play unhappy players. And sometimes don't even play people that already transferred out the club for the next summer window or whatever, or the end of contracts. But Youth Sato's just been so good lately that I have to play him. But yeah, we also got Chinen, who's not been that good. Saying he's played a lot of games, and Iwamoto, who has also not been brilliant, for saying he's probably our best player, hands down our best player. And at one time he was a J1 League player, so now he's a J2 League player. In terms of other people that have played, Stanislav Ursulov has been playing mostly as our left back, alongside Venkate. They've been switching between each other and all that stuff. Connor's been playing quite a lot as well. He's actually gone up to 3-star current ability now, probably because of him playing more often and getting more of an importance on the team. And yeah, some others haven't even had game time yet because they've just joined. I haven't had a chance to play. Let's get into this game. It's already 18 minutes in the recording and I haven't even got into a game yet. I was thinking about just doing this as a one-off game, but I just want to get the season ended. Just so we can get to the next season, really. I'm really enjoying playing this save. And yeah, I want to just play more and more and more. So the more I record, the better it gets for me. As we've got a highlight 23rd minute. Kumura on the ball. It's now with Vikiasu. The ball was poor, but gets the Sato anyway. And that's when Minami's through and he scores. What is it? Offside. He looked offside, I do admit. But he's been awarded. He looked offside to me. Who was keeping him on, man? I looked very close. It must have been Sugioka keeping him on. We'll see it here. Oh my word, that is as close as it can be. Because we're at half time, we're 1-0 up. Our switch charms, I'm happy, keep it up. That's 58th minute, I think we need to make a sub. Kikuchi is very tired. So I think Amagasa can come on. Actually no, he's apprehensive. The Golden Kwangai can come in for him. For Kikuchi, I mean. And I reckon Sato can also be taken off. It'll probably have to be Amagasa in all honesty. Maybe Minami goes there and Amagasa gets swapped with Kwangai. So Kwangai in the midfield centre and Amagasa's left winger. Because that's where Nigo and Kwangai got really good with us in J3 and J2. And where Amagasa's been playing mostly these past 2 seasons, or however long we've had him in the league. As we get a highlight, 62nd minute. It was with Kimura. Gives it to Agic. To Arbe. Ball is not the best, and now Tokyo can break it with Vegeta. The shot is blocked by is blocked by Agic, and thankfully goes straight into the hands of Baitic. Or Baitic. I don't know how you pronounce his name. And my hopes is to go to Turkey next season, so. As the ball comes in, headed away, ball comes in again, and it's a goal. Cho Yu-min scores to make it an equaliser for FC Tokyo. 67th minute, it's 1-1. Hopefully we can hold off and maybe get a win on penalties. As I do think 70th minute we'll make a couple more subs. Riki Akasu is really tough, but I haven't got anyone to really play there. Nishina is nervous. So Iwamoto can come on for him. And I reckon, I don't know, Kimura to go on the right and Arbe to be swapped in for China. Because he's nervous as well. Maybe we do that for now. 88th minute highlight. And it could be a penalty. Don't be a penalty, please. They're going to give it, but it shouldn't be. Oh my god, penalty for Tokyo in the 89th minute. Please say we got tugged. No. A goal for Sugioka. And it looks like FC Tokyo are going to win this game. a stupid penalty given away. He didn't say it was controversial, but I wouldn't like them given against me. And because of that, FC Tokyo have won the game for an 89th minute penalty winner. The ref just wanted the centre of attention, wanted to be the centre of attention, and he's got it by giving an 89th minute penalty. Oh my god. I don't think we would have won it if it had gone to extra time or whatever it would be. I'm just saying I'm pleased with the performance because we got screwed by the referee giving a penalty to them. Yeah, disappointment in the J League Cup final. Our first ever final, I think, for any cup ever. Maybe, I do not know. I know Japan's football leagues, the division down, so that's a league. I think the old Japan Senior Championships league and the Hokushinatsu football league division 1's also a league. So yeah, our first cup final of all time, I think. At least major cup final, and the refereeing decisions cost us. Now, I have to take that disappointment aside, win at least 2 of the next 3 games, and come back for the final game against Iwata. Now, if anything happens in these next 3 games, I'll probably come to you. I'll at least show you the script, what happens. But I'm probably just going to skip all the way to a Iwata game. I do not know. We'll have to see. Oh, some things I forgot to show you. One thing I forgot to show. I know that I'd mentioned Yuta Sato was leaving to Abha. Kazuki Kumasawa is also leaving, this time to Chigi in the J3 League. So yeah, they'll both be leaving at the end of the season. By the way, we've actually gone back to the teal mask tactic. I know last episode we were trying out this tactic, and then we started drawing and losing a load of games, so we turned to this one, which is our other tactic. That didn't work out, and once we changed back to the teal mask, we started winning the game. So yeah, teal mask is just OP, even with the new update that came out a few days ago. For you, it would be probably a week or 2 ago, if this goes out when I think it's going out. But yeah, hopefully the tactic will do us good for the remainder of our time at Nagano. The Shonen game was a 1-1 draw. However, Takehiro Kikuchi, who kind of need to fill in with our homegrown status players, because we need 4 in the match day squad, and currently the only ones capable, we've got 3 of them. Now we've only got 2 of them because he'll be out for the rest of the season, I think, with 5 to 6 week injury. However, we do keep in 15th, currently 6 points away from Gamba Osaka. So we've just got to hope to win one of our games, and we'll have survived relegation. Huzzah! We have won another game against Hiroshima, and it was apparently our manager Neil Brannan's birthday that day. So he's turned 44, and we won against Hiroshima. And because of that, very nearly, if Gamba Osaka don't win their next 3 games, or we just get a point, we've survived relegation. It's that close, so we just got to get a point in these next 2 games, and hope Gamba Osaka don't win every game. If you're wondering how we're doing with the whole upgrading the youth setup and training facilities and all that, with the money we've been getting over the time at Nagano, this is basically our youth intake for this year. So we've got a load of players who are really good on the potential ability, potential ability, and a load of players that are quite good for their ages on the current ability as well. Very good to see. Well, we're here for the final game of the 2027 J-League season. Now, we drew against Kawasaki Frontale, and Gamba Osaka failed to win Well, they drew their game in hand, but they failed to win the next one. So that means we are safe. 3,000 to 1 odds, or 2,000 to 1 odds at the start of the season. Rated team, and we've survived relegation quite comfortably, in fact. We're 10 points ahead of 19th place Gamba Osaka. And yeah, very, very good. Very, very good. So now we've got the game against Iwata for the final game of the season. We're playing mostly a strong squad, some changes there here and there. So first off, Wakahara starts. We've got Saga and Kawata as the two left fullbacks. Agic and Kimura are the two centre backs. Rikiyasu and Sato. Sato playing his final ever game, probably his final ever game for Nagano. In DM, Minami is our midfielder. Then we've got Bajic as our right winger, Amagasa as our left winger, and we've got Fukuhori as our striker. The leads Gottug Baitkin and Nishino, Ursulov, Kimamatsu, and Inoue as our subs bench. Again, we could play two. Have to have two subs out of the way. Because Kikuchi can't play because he's still injured. I don't really want to play him or even select him because I accidentally play him off the bench. And also we haven't got that South Korean guy who is also one of our homegrown players because he's on loan to a South Korean side in third tier of South Korea. Yeah, I'll say whatever the assistant recommended. As we get underway for our final game for the first ever season we ever had in the J League. As corner goes in, headed away, picked up by Saga. Sato gives it to Saga. Kawata, all the way back to Agic. To Bajic, to Kawata. That's with Kumura. Ball forward to Fukuhori. And his ball's poor, and now they can break, but we intercept it with Fukumura. So with Saga. Bajic. Kawata. Ball forward to Amagasi, can shoot. Decides not to, passes it to Yuta Sato. And Sato scores on his final ever game for Nagano. This is why I wanted to play him, even though if it was a crucial game I probably wouldn't have played him. Yeah, he gets his goal to make it 1-0 Nagano. As 28th minute, free kick for Iwata is headed on target, but Wakahara saves it quite comfortably, in fact. And then he gives it to Agic, who is fortunate on a booking. We've got to be careful about that. Now it's with Bajic, Agic. That's back with Bagic again, and now it's with Rikiyasu. Crosses it in, cleared away, picked up by Saga. That's with Nahiro Minami, and he scores to make it 2-0. Him saying his farewell with a goal, considering he's a loanee, and he'll be returning to his parent club at the end of the season. Let's put a sign him, of course, which I won't mind, in all honesty. As the corner goes in, and Kei Ishikawa scores for Iwata to make it 2-1. As another free kick for Iwata is headed away but picked up by Yamashita. That is with Jermaine. Now with Suguri. Ball forward to Nagasato, and Yasushi Nagasato scores. But is it offside for Iwata? One could always hope. No, it's all ordered. What am I on about? And it is 2-2 now. Not very good. End to the half for Nagano. It is full time, a half time. I mean, I'll say you've been doing well so far. Basically, what the assistant says, I'll click. As it's another free kick or set piece for Iwata. And it's very nearly a third goal. We are just so poor at defending set pieces this game. As 53rd minute, it's a throw in for us. So that was Kimura for Nagano, now with Agic. Rikiasa gives it to Bajic, ball forward, gets to Fukuhori, and he can cross it in. He decides to shoot, and it's a goal. Tepai Fukuhori scores to make it 3-2 Nagano. And I was actually about to take him off in all honesty, but I think I'll keep him on just a bit longer. As we'll make our first 2 sales. Agic could be taken off, or actually won't be taken off, because no one can play that in his position. Bajic probably be taken off for Nishino. Keep it at that. And 66th minute, we'll make another sub. Ursulov can come off for Quata. Inoue can be taken off, probably for Rikiyasu. The butchers are like Yato, Yuta Sato be taken off. It's not a home game, so he won't get a standing ovation, so I'll keep him on for the full 90 minutes. At 77th minute, I reckon we'll make our last sub. Kamamatsu, who's hardly played all season. Mostly he's been on the bench because of the homegrown rule, and he was basically the best player we could get there. He's come on for the last few minutes of this season. So it looks like it's going to be a victory for us in the final game of the season, which it is. 3-2 victory, and we have ended the season off strong. Well done to the lads. Yeah, and overall, after that victory, we finished a mighty 13th. A whopping 10 points ahead of Gamba Osaka, who were in the position we were expected to finish this season with broad expectations. But in terms of the relegation zone, where we were expected to finish by literally everybody else, we were 16 points away from them. So we had a really, really good season. In the end, Shimizu win the league, which it's quite unique and quite good considering they were promoted only in 2023. Past 3 seasons, they've been averagely mid-table, knock off. Yeah, averagely mid-table. So they've got blown it out of water and won the league. Sendai and Tosu get relegated. Sendai being one of the newly promoted sides alongside us. And did we finish higher than FC Machida? Yes, we do. So we're the best team that are the newly promoted sides this season. In terms of J League 2, we'll just quickly look at that. Okayama got promoted alongside Chiba, and unfortunately Nara have been relegated. So the two managers that came in that were doing really good with them were both poached, and then this guy came in, Takabasa Kiyomoto, who was at one point Yokohama F Mariners' manager outside of Singapore's. Yeah, he has got sacked, and now I've got relegated to third tier, which I'm disappointed to see because I quite like Nara. I like how their rise was just as crucial as our rise, really. But we, of course, got the advantage because I was a player, probably. In terms of the J3 League, Iwaki and Numasa have been promoted, and then all these teams are in the playoffs. Fukushima have been relegated, with FC Ryukyu, who were recently relegated from the second tier in the 19th and in the playoff spot, where they'll be playing a side from the Japanese Football League. But yeah, this will probably be the final season with Nagano. Full season at least, I would think. Next season, I'm going to be going into Nagano because my contract lasts until 2029. In that, all of 2028, I'll probably be looking for a job. And yeah, see where we go with that. But if you have enjoyed this really long episode, please give the video a like. I've been recording for over an hour now. The longest episode I've ever recorded in terms of length. Of raw file, at least, for Football Manager since I started this channel. So yeah, like the video, so I haven't wasted my time. Subscribe to the channel as well, so you never miss an upload, and you hit the bell as well, so you never miss an upload. And yeah, comment and saying something like chicken nuggets are my favourite. If you comment that, I know that you're a true SamuraiHex viewer. Anyway, I've been Matthew, listener to SamuraiHex, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye, everybody.